Assalamu alaikum, hello and welcome to another video, and today in this video we will learn how you can turn off your zero export generation of solar to non-zero. If the net metering is done and the meter installed, then there is no need to have zero export feature availability in your settings. So here for video, this system's net meter is installed, and for a video purpose I have turned off its zero. I have turned on its zero export, and now I will turn off just to show you guys what really happens with zero export and while turning it off. When the zero export was on, as you can see, the solar generation was 13.2 kilowatt, where the total consumption, as you can see, was 4.8, and consumed from PV is 4.8 as well. So what I will do is I will show you previous records, and this is after the meter is installed. You can see the generation is not as per the load. It is not controlled, and if you go back, look at this generation is as per the panel's output. There is no limit introduced, so generation is not as per the load. And you can also see the export of units there as well. Fed to grid units on the 3rd of September are 22.61, and the consumption is 11.67 from 34 units of the total units generated on the 3rd of September. So here what I am trying to say is the zero export was turned off when the meter was installed, and today I have turned on the zero export just to explain you guys what actually happens in it. As you can see, the load is 3.2 kilowatt, and the solar is generating as per the load. It is taking reference the load, and then curtail, and the inverter is curtailing its power because the zero export is on. So how I will turn it off, and in this case you will not see the export to grid units here. You will only see, I will show you guys, fed to grid units will be 0. So look at this. This was the time when there was no meter installed and zero export feature was on, as it is turned on by me just for video. Look at this. 34.21 kilowatt units produced and consumed as well in the day. The whole generation was taking reference about load, and that is why it was not exporting, because net meter was not installed. So now after the net meter is installed, you can see the fed to grid units are also there. So how I turned on and off this feature, you have to open your plant and then go to device management. After doing so, you will go to dongle, then you will move to configuration. After configuration, you will move to active power. Here is active power control. and as you can see, zero export limitation is selected. You will select no limit and click save. So there will be no limit on the generation, and after net meter is installed, the unit will be exported. The setting will be saved and it will take, I think, about 5 to 7 minutes to take effect on this Fusion Solar portal. Now what we do, we will go back to the main plant. As I told you guys, it will take 5 to 7 minutes to take effect in this diagram. So in 5 to 7 minutes you will see this, that the solar PV generation will go up, and the unit, if the load is minimal, then they will be exported back to the grid. As you can see, 4.23 units are exported today out of the 13.11, and then I turned on the zero export, and then after turning on the zero export, the solar generation were curtailed as per the load. So I will take the pause here in this video and then start when the zero export feature will be disabled practically on this Fusion Solar port. Look at this, as we are back after almost, I think, 5 to 6 minutes, and the feature which was turned off by going to device management and from zero export to no limit selection, the PV generation is increased, and the grid and export to grid kilowatts is 5.5 kilowatt, and the load is 3.270 kilowatts. So this was the main reason and main aim of this video. I hope you learned something. As you can see, the generation again here will go up. Look at this, 8.836 kilowatt, which was turned down when the zero export feature was enabled. As it is turned off now, the generation is increased and the unit are going back to the grid now, and this is evident from this power flow as well. I hope you have learned something from this video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.